Hvad med streaming? Den er godt nok dum lige nu. Sådan der. Det var bedre. Jeg skal lige åbne den der også. Vi går ind i Minecraft-serveren igen. De nuværende 1000 eller andet, det er da ikke nok. Hvorfor siger den er så lav? Det er bare YouTube, den sagde, at den kunne sende for kilobytes per second. Det kan simpelthen ikke passe. Nå, den forsvandt der nu advarslen. Det er fint. Og der er også lyd. Ja. Okay. Så lukker vi den der. Twitch. Kommer der ikke noget derfra? Det er som om den ikke kan sende til YouTube. Det er da lidt mærkeligt. Jeg prøver lige at fikse det her. Jeg ved ikke hvorfor, at den ser sig sådan. Nej, den tager bare længere tid. Jeg er live på begge to. Twitch siger godt nok unstable også, men der er jeg altså også. I only live on YouTube. Du er på YouTube. Tak. Men min taskbar, der skulle kunne se det, viser ingenting. Den kan ikke finde ud af at vise YouTube-delen af en eller anden grund. Der må jeg bare undvære den. Så ser jeg det bare direkte på YouTube. Så må vi håbe, den ikke går ned der. Lad os se her, hvad siger den her? Okay, men YouTube viser ikke derpå. Den tilføjer jeg lige på chatten. Det går derfor, den ikke kan vise det i den anden. Det skal jeg lige finde ud af. Kom så. Fik den tilføjet nu? Ja, den kom der. Jeg skal lige have låst min stol også her. Ja, glæder jeg til jul så? Nej, det virker stadig ikke. Så må vi se det sådan der. Hey guys. Ja, tak. I skal også bare sige, hvis det skal være på dansk, min stream. Det kommer nok af den også stadigvæk til engelsk, fordi primært så tror jeg, der er meget større audience inden for det engelsktalende streams. Audience. Der siger jeg selvfølgelig det ord på engelsk. Godt så. Har I passet på det? Alle de statuer, jeg har. Hvad sker der med et item, hvis de bliver til det her, imens de bærer på noget? Mister man så bare itemet? Lad os lige se her nu. Nå, ikke så dårligt. Der er trædøre hernede, man kan gå ind af. Bare lige klar over det. Jeg har bare lukket de andre. Jeg tænker lidt, hvor meget har jeg? Det kan jeg ikke se med det der, sådan der. Jeg har stærkt 300, jeg kan claim for. Det kunne egentlig godt være, at man lige skulle sove, så det er, at I'm going to sleep, so I can... Guys, I'm gonna speak English. It's just more including, you know, than Danish. Feel free to ask me questions in Danish if you want, but I'm basically speaking English though. Okay. So I can't turn it into day, okay. Right. Is it dangerous out here? I don't like you guys roaming around here, man. Didn't I have any dirt on me? Going out killing the iron golem. I don't know what it's doing here, man. I thought we did so, you know, the iron golem doesn't randomly spawn in the area. It's definitely less than normal, but there's still a few. Or is it this guy's? He needs to do so they don't, so they... Is he going around and... I don't understand. Where do these iron golems come from? Is it this guy now? Oh, sorry. This is a bit dangerous though. Right, sorry flower. I'm just a bit tired of the cleanup here, man. Can you please stay out of my area? This dumb iron golem. It keeps pushing me. Just sprint around looking for iron golems. Oh my god, what have you done, guys? Crazy. All those red flowers. That iron golem is still up there, so that one shouldn't spawn new golems. Huh. What's hiding in there? Is that a horse? It's one of the fast horses, you know? Oh my god. Okay. I can break one here, that's fine. Can I still kill it? No. Yeah, go there. Great. Is anyone even using this? Ouch. We can just remove it if so. Don't know if you guys are using it, you know? What is that sheep doing here? Kill it. Buy a flower. Should we just get some wood? It's kind of crazy, that ability, though. Oh, let me just put one underneath here again so it looks whole. Got a few more saplings, so let's just place a few more. There we go. Right, wool can go in there as well. What's in this? Oh, okay. So just, yeah, see, they spawn on the ground here, and that's so wrong. They should do something about that. Oh my god, he stole so many from me. I'm pretty sure these tiles there will make the iron golem spawn. And if it's here, it doesn't spawn inside it unless it walks away, but it can literally jump up this as well. Look. Is he gonna do it? No? So if I can, he can as well. Yeah, look. Can he climb ladders now? No. So if he can walk away, he can go to my area. So in some sense, why can they... I'm pretty sure they don't normally spawn on pathways. Unless they change that thing, you know? Because if they spawn on pathways, I need to secure mine as well. But mine is also like 7 blocks in the ground where they spawn, so that might be enough with the pathway then. But because this is at ground level, it might not be enough, you know? But they could definitely spawn on these blocks, you know? What is he doing here? Do I have build permissions here? Because I can just place a few slabs there. I don't know if I have build permission though. I never asked for it, so it's still standing there, but less than normal. I'll just place an obvious slab, so he can actually... I was actually trying to get my iron golems underneath the grass to see if they could actually access chest above their head, but they can't. Because then I would have the whole system with the golems underneath here, and they could access the chest from down there, you know? Hey, hello. Going over in here and see if I can placing a slab. Look, there's another one. But it might not be enough, you know? He can also spawn here. What is this? He doesn't spawn on slabs, but I don't know if he does on pathways. And he would also spawn on just one tile. I tried that before, so... And this way you can still access the, you know... It also means I should be able to build up and kill him. By the way, the other day I was in a recording with Djelster, or Djelly, the big YouTuber, you know? We even sent POVs to him for the recording, so... Looking forward to see that arriving, you know? Wait, how high is this compared to this level? This is the same, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The iron golems can actually spawn up here. I don't know about the distance to it. But this is an height they can spawn on as well. But this area here might actually be, you know, the spawn limit from the villagers and over here. Yeah, I seen it. It's crazy build. So I just hope I fixed his issue with the iron golems. That also means more iron golems will be killed in his spawn or in the area, you know. Because so far there's no village or iron golems here. Why is this a... wait. What does he have there? Did you find this... Gonna investigate. No permissions. Oh my god. Is this his secret home, maybe? It looks like a big hover, you know, but... Don't know what he's doing there. Maybe it's his prison, you know? Did he type anything? Do you like my new house? Sleep. My god, but I don't have a bed right here. Crazy man. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I only seen the staircase here, so I didn't really have a look around. That's dangerous. There could be TNT underneath. Ah! You could even have placed a... what is it called? A detector or something down there, so each time you use the door it would detect and blow up. It could be booby-trapped, this house, you know? Yeah, look, I can hear skeleton. Definitely booby-trapped. Booby-trapped with feathers. A skeleton doesn't even drop feathers. What you saying? Nothing, okay. Do you sleep here as well? Why so high? You can't look over if an invader comes. If you never knew, you know, a bookshelf in the ground looks like oak planks. So what I do to actually get enough enchantment, I actually place them in the floor as well. What? I can kill them. What? I don't understand. Kill what? What are you going to kill? Oh, the skelly maybe. I think you're a bit behind on that stream view, you know. But that's good, because then it wouldn't really be stream sniping. I'm just running after you, that's fine. Oh no, I showed the secret. It's all that dark green, is that because of all the flowers? That it's like dark green. It looks crazy on the map though. It looks very good grass, like very fertile land, you know. It's just when you go outside and look at the grass, it's just red flowers. But it looks pretty good on the map instead of that light green. All the grass should have that color. No, I can't. You're keeping this base out of my reach. It's fine. I don't need access. You can't find me. I'm already been in here. I just didn't get off. What is this? You could hear me use the ladder, right? You're using cheat. Do you have a special skin so you can just look to everything? Is it the same on every level? Huh. It's a very smart entrance, so if, you know, there's an invader, you can just sit here, open this, and poop on them when they climb. They wouldn't come up in the towers then. You know, towers you actually pooped out, like, of a hole in the wall, you know? Wait, you went off here. No, you went up, okay. I'm coming up. Huh. Oh, you actually made it so you can escape when you got on the roof. Wait. That's a secret room. My headset is complaining. Yeah, I don't know how I would get down. What now? Who's actually online? I don't know. If I can, I will sub. No cap. You don't need to sub, mate. A follow is also fine. Yeah, yes. What? He's just saying my name. I have iron doors because I don't want people to steal all the golems, you know? Somebody was doing that. But right now they could be safe because they are just like statues. So I can just stack them in a corner. Because they can't open the iron doors, you know, those statues. No, can't. They're stuck. They are my prisoners. Prisoners of time. That's what happened to them. Like everyone else. No. They need to rest. Do you think it's evil just keeping them like this? It's just a shame. I might actually start a bit on trying to make the keypad or the password lock for the base. That's where Slogo sleeps, you know? The YouTuber's logo. You don't know Slogo Man. Slogo Man. In one word was his name, but then we kept on calling him Slogo, and then he changed it to that. He's not on the server though. Doesn't even know he has a beta here. But in nearly all the builds I ever did, he was probably also a bit, you know? No, I think I'm gonna make my code out there. I'm also very tired of using this door. Why is it night again? Crazy. And the blue one is Jager's, by the way. But he's rarely here. Or he just simply don't have time or don't want to, you know, it's really up to him. Let's see. So I can expand this area a bit. Because I might need it. How big was it? Not that big. Wait, what? Oh, so it's because I didn't expand this one, but this is... Let me just move it a bit more, you know? Maybe here, and then let's move the other one if we can. Okay, and to actually see where the other one is, I'll just do this and try and place it in that zone, because it's... Why doesn't it show the overlapping? So, oh my god. Okay, so if I don't see this one, then I can't see the other or what? No? Crazy. Okay, I'll just do it the old... Oh, that's pretty good head though. So in this little hill here, I'll do my passcode. If you know what I mean. So there will be a station here where you can click... I don't know how many yet. But different buttons or levers. If you use a wrong lever, the code doesn't work. So it only works if you use the correct levers and press acknowledge for the passcode. And every time you click acknowledge, it will reset the thing in there, and you can use a lever again to activate it, deactivate it. So it shouldn't really matter if the lever is up or down. It's how you use them. But I'm not completely sure. I might just do a simple one because I'm kind of a bit boring, you know, it's not boring, but it's just time consuming. And I don't want to use the attention on it, you know. I think if we make these, maybe this door should just be the one that opens with the passcode, you know. Even though I wanted the other one, but I can always just... Oh yeah, I could actually make a timer so you need to go over here and then sprint to the other side to get in. If you're too low on food, you wouldn't get in. That would be crazy. I can actually... You know what, let me just empty out this because I can show a bit of the different logical gates. I had a document or a picture open on one of my former streams, but don't know if that was saying a lot, you know. Also gonna use some other materials for this build off. You know what? There you go. I'm tired to run around myself, you know. What special? We could just use stones. Fairly easy to make. Smooth stone. That's probably fine. Why did I put dirt? We could also use wood. It's way easier to get, you know. Yeah, that's fine. Just put these slabs over here as well. Where did I hide the redstone? Or where did the golems? This one, right? No? Oh, there. And I need some redstone torches as well. Yeah. I actually need cobblestone to levers and sticks. I can just make more sticks. How many do you have? 21. I am also gonna make a crafting table quickly because that's way easier to have one out here, you know. I'm actually gonna place it there. Let me just get a few more sticks. Yeah, and let's just switch it all over in planks. How would I do this? Right, so let's see. So there's an, you know, I'm talking about logic gates, so they are like, you know, a very basic gate is just an on-off gate. I need the damn levers. So you can either use, like, how do we do this? There we go. A lever, or you can use, how is it? Or does it need to be stone to be a button? Okay. I'll just stick to lever. Redstone. I'm just gonna move a little of this. This is actually just on, off, or 0 or 1, you know? Very basic. Let me just make this longer so it looks like. So there's also an inverted one. So right now, you know, it's off. that means it's off. When it's on. Something called a NOR gate or a NOT gate. You actually just put it inverted. So the N means inverted, so you have a torch instead. And everyone knows if you do this, when it's off, it's on, and then it's opposite, you know? That's a NOT gate. And then we can expand on this concept. So this is actually just one on and off, you know? The next one has two, and so on. Another lever. I don't know why I'm just crafting. Just get a few, you know? So basically you have two levers. So they can either both be off, one on, and the other one off, or they both can be on, you know? And the first one can also be off, and then, you know? So how many options is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 different types of combination you can make with that. And then you can also combine them. Like, you know, then it only gives you one output. Let me just... So all the combinations there will combine in... Why do I always... I forget I need the more than, you know. So you can see... Wait. Oh, I see what's wrong. It's because it's like this then. So you can see it's actually telling me. Then you have a light going through there. That means they both need to be turned on to erase the signal. So because of this inverts this torch. By placing the torch there, that actually means they need to be off both, and then this is off. Because it inverts it there, and then it inverts here. So now when they are off, then this is off. It's still off, so they need to both be acknowledged here, and then it comes out with the correct signal. So you can mess a bit around with that as well. And you can also, I think, combine it. If you wanted this to be a NOR gate, pretty sure you can just do that then. There's also a way more simple one of this kind. It's just like, I think it's like, yeah, and then this is basically a very small edition of it, but it does the same thing, you know? That's the one I just... And there are multiple. There's also the... What is that? No, then we have that one. I'm just looking on them. Everyone knows the clock as well. Yeah, it's 2 and then 2, right? Nope. Oh, wait. Let me just place these correct. You can make a very simple clock, like... Oh. One you just activate and then it's... Why could... I want it placed there. Just remove. Yeah, okay. Oh, it burns out. It's because it needs if you turn off and on for too fast, it actually burns out a torch, you know, and you actually need repeaters for that. You can also make your own repeater. It's basically like, you know, the repeater you can have in craft in game. This is actually also a repeater of the signal. If you want to craft one in redstone instead of, you know. So it's reignite the signals. That's basically it as well. So it basically repeats the signal again. That's crazy. Right. The way they did a timed clock is a bit more substantial. Let's just get this. So it's basically just way bigger, you know. How many did they make? Oh my god, be quiet, man. I'm just looking at it, you know. So they basically just make it like this. And then so it's way slower, you know. Might also mean that they don't burn out. So if you have a piston, it will just opening and closing or whatever, you know. That's also a memory, so you can put in an input and it will remember it, but that's way more complex. Oh, and the rapid, it's definitely gonna burn out the, you know, the torches. Just see if I can make it. This is definitely a... Yeah, they're not on. How is it? Why doesn't it? Maybe it can't anymore, you know? Do I need to put these in later? But it keeps... Oh, so it keeps doing it. It's because on my screen they are standing on the ground. So this is a very fast one because it has 4 torches. It will only burn one at a time, you know? So if you actually had a... Do you know how to make the piston though? Can I actually make it? Oh. You know what? I'm stuck in it. This could be an AFK machine. In servers that actually kicks you if you're AFK, you know? But this is very annoying to be working with. It might be good for a trap. Oh no, you don't fall to it, right? No. it's a slowdown, you know, if you walk here. You can actually walk through it, but it's really slows you down. That might be amazing for, you know, a zombie or whatever. Can I sneak through it? I can. Crazy. Alright, I'm gonna break it because it's a bit making a bit of noise, you know. There you go. Couldn't break it while I was. I don't know why on my thing it was made the wrong way, you know. But I'm basically gonna combine these kind of systems into a code. And I actually need the shovel again. Sorry, Hill. I know that I said I like it looking normal, you know? It might have all been a lie. Oh, at least for this part, this area. So, I am at least switching out these, I think. So it's easier to see the different levers or such. I can actually switch this so it looks a little more correct, you know. Let's see, nothing, okay. So basically it will look like I have a few levers going in here, you know, and people can switch them on, and I will have a button, so you can press the button and it will say, oh, is all these correct? Or I can just have a certain amount of levers that can be up and down, and then that means you can actually make the code from, if they are placed in the correct position. It's a very simple one. The other one with the button is a bit harder. So basically, you can make one if they are placed in the correct order, you know. This could be the code, so they need to be off. If you accidentally do this and turn it off again, it doesn't work. Then you need to reset it as well. Then you need to do this, reset again, you know, and then. But it's a bit more. To start with, it just takes time, no matter how you do it, you know. I'm actually gonna need a new shovel as well, I think. I know that's cliff on the other side of that, but yeah. Do you know what? Should I make a maintenance shaft as well? So I can actually have a look what's going on in there, but I don't want that one to be accessible for random people, you know. People should know the code if they want to get in. I can't just let it be like, you know, accessible for all to see how the code should be. But it also means they need to understand the different gates. Let me just do this. That's fine for now, I think. So to start with, I'll need to find out where these are actually on the other side, you know. I'm just going to do this so I can see which one is the... I can always place dirt, it's really not that hard. So one thing that's a good thing to know is you wouldn't be able to see this behind here when the code is created, you know. You can only see the front there. And it's not that hard to actually change the passcode if other, but it's really bad if I forget it myself, you know. Now, one thing to be sure, you know, different blocks reacts different to the stones or to the redstone signals. Some blocks transmit a signal and others don't. Let me see if I can actually show this in a way, you know. Taking slabs, because a good reminder is if there's air underneath, the signal is not transmitted, you know. So let's see, how would I do this? Yeah, I can't. I'm just thinking how I should show this, or could show it. Everyone knows a block here sends the signal if you actually have a... Oh yeah, if you have a block on top of a signal, I am not completely sure if that's the true with glass, you know, that you can do the exact same. So you can clearly see the difference here already. So glass doesn't work the same way as other blocks, you know. So bear that in mind if you're actually playing with redstone. Not all blocks work the same way. That also means if I have a signal going up here on this one, that doesn't even work. Let me just place a few more blocks then, I guess. So if I have a signal up here, maybe it's really bad with that one. Doesn't completely show. I didn't want to use so many glass blocks. So I have a signal up here, it doesn't activate that one, but if I do it over here, it of course should activate the one underneath. Okay, it doesn't. That's crazy. Yeah, that was a bad example. Signal on stairs instead. That's basically the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna break this. So if you have a signal going up or down a staircase, let me just try and see if I can place it up here. Or maybe just like this. It goes down. I'm pretty sure there's a little difference when it's glass, you know. I am not completely sure there either. Yeah. It's not just because I turned it, you know. It's actually because it doesn't transmit a signal over the edge as well. Even though you have one down here, you can have a other signal going there and actually still turn it off. Oh yeah, it travels up but not down. So using glass or other kind of blocks, that's why I chose dirt, because I know dirt works, stone blocks also and others, but some blocks just doesn't transmit signals correctly, you know. Yeah. Oh my god, stupid glass. I'll just make some new, don't worry about it. So to make sure you have a signal here that shouldn't interfere with something else. Shovel. Just make a little more room in here. So you can sometimes use glass just to prevent the signal from being transmitted over to another signal, you know. You can also do the same with slabs. Like if it's air underneath, it doesn't transmit down. So if you have a signal here coming from these, you know, it transmits the signal, but if you actually had a signal going here, it doesn't transmit it that way down, but it might, if you don't want the both, this one could actually transmit over here as well and interfere. So you can reduce a little of the things as well, of the build. If you have the same signal, that shouldn't be on, you know, like this. If this one is off and this one is on, it still turns this one kind of off, you know, on, sorry. It's gonna be a bit to actually make this. I normally use a lot of time on it, but even more now when I'm trying to tell a bit about redstone, you know. You can basically make everything in redstone. It's crazy what you can, but even my skill level is not that great for that. A good way to just keep signals not interfering is just to have a height limit between them, you know. So if you're running one signal up here, then run the next one further down. And remember, every time you place a torch on a block that receives a signal, it inverts it. That's very good to remember, because if it's inverted, you can always invert it again with a block and a torch. I know I just placed those, but just removing this layer as well. You can also use buttons on them, but the issue with the button is if you press it, it has a timer on before it releases the signals again. There's also a system that could eliminate that timer, you know, but I'd rather not use, because this is way faster than a button, just doing this. And you can decide how long you will have it on. You can also have something that stores the signal. So if you want this one to be activated, but after that you want this one activated, in that order you can also do that. But oh, what is this? I hope I don't make a spawn area for golems here, you know? That would be a shame. Anyway, I will find out if then I'll just need to place slabs everywhere. Let's have a look where this goes. Huh. I might actually need to close this off though. Am I still inside the claim though? Yeah. This whole area. Okay, that is outside. This is in. I think I actually need more space, but we'll see. Sorry guys, I don't know if I want to go down there. Just placing a few torches because a creeper creeping up on me, I wouldn't really like. And I might close this area off later. So currently all these are on and off, you know, also with a signal behind. What I need is a way to compare them. So if I want, like, let's see if I want these two to be off, I'll just do, they need to be higher. Or the signal need to be lower, didn't it? If I place it there, that also means these need to be like this instead, so you can't see the signal. So let's just say I place it down there. That also means these. How would I do that? No, they don't. I'm just thinking. time anyway. Okay. Also, I'm not using this for... You know what? Let me just invert it. It's easier to see what's on and off, you know? It's also very bad for me to not be able to stand up here. I don't know why I digged out the floor. It's also fine. I just needed to travel a bit longer because I don't know how... I know it looks like this. Oh wait, you can switch it now, yeah. Normally it just looked like this. Right, so I don't need this then. Wait, does that also mean if I have one signal down here it wouldn't connect? No, it doesn't. It does still connect, you know? Okay. I thought you could place them closer, but... So basically just saying if that one is transmitting to this, you know, or not. So see, it doesn't transmit the signal. Yeah. So I can combine them a bit, you know, if I want it there or not. Okay. That's fine. So what I can do if I want these two comparing the signals, you know, I'll just do like this. Wait. Oh yeah. Oh, I need something on top, right? Yeah. I need to be lower. Because I need a torch on top of it as well. This doesn't... I'm so tired of this. This one is activating those and they should not. And then this one, and then you had, oh my god, why would it connect up there? So basically both need to be down now to have a signal. So if I want both of these to be activated to keep the signal in there, you know, going for to be the correct one, then I'll just have it like this. But if I want it to be the opposite, like both need to be off, you know, like this, and then carry the signal, I'll just do this instead. Oh, there you go. So that defines if these need to be on or off, these two, to actually carry the signal to open the door. And you can also combine them from here with this one, you know. So you can basically just interlock the different ones that want to or need to be on and off, you know. You actually don't need to go down here. You can still keep it at this level if... I just feel like I need more room still. I know I'm building and removing. That might be my, you know, normal thing to do. Just build something, remove it again. it's a bit dark in here. How does it look for you guys? Too dark? I don't really have many torches left. Also, my OCD doesn't like this. I can see grass here. If you know what OCD is. Everyone has a little OCD in them. Or it might be developed through life, you know. Right. Wait, that's also that one. I didn't really... Let me see if I can There's something called... I don't even know exactly what it's called. But you basically have like this. I think it's like a toggle or... So if you have one on, it turns the other one off or something like that. Let me just see if I can make it. It's a torch, right? So I kind of made this already, you know. But the thing is, this is just a little one. Then you can have a signal here or a signal here. So basically, if you have something like a lever here, a lever here, you can basically switch the signal here. So you can see, depending on which one is activated, it will turn the other one off. That also means if you activate the wrong one, you can turn it over so it turns some of the other signals off. And that's good for the reset button, you know. If you press it and it's incorrect, it will just reset the whole key code combination again. I don't know if you can even... Let me just see if I can. I don't know what's fastest. An axe to remove this? Definitely an axe. So let's say you actually have a signal here. If it goes like this, would I be able to just keep switching it with the same lever? So it's only one lever defining it, you know? I am not sure. No. Maybe it's just because this one gets signal first. Don't want to use my axe for removing these. Maybe it's is an ant. That's a very crazy build. I'm kind of testing them again because it has been a while since I, you know, really played with redstone. Let me just see. So the one in between, yeah. Then you have a torch there and a torch here. You have a torch there. Is that right? Yeah, might be. Do you know what? I am so tired of going over and selecting them every time, so I'm just placing one of each here because then I can middle mouse to actually select what I want to have in my inventory. Like this. Maybe a signal out here. Signal on top there. Probably also on top of this, right? Yeah. That doesn't look correct, does it? Maybe, but both sides shouldn't be active at the same time. Is this also one that's broken? Maybe they changed this. But if I place this... You know what? Let's just try it then. But it doesn't change. It only. Oh, so that means it just turns off the side. You know. So this one turns off this area. So they are both on, but you can turn off an area. So let's say if I just place the lever here to this side, that means it will turn off this side, you know? While the other side is still active, right? Yeah. And if you want to turn off the other side, you can just place this lever out as well. That's so wrong, but let's just do this then. And if you want both sides turned off, you of course just turn both off, right? Nope, that doesn't work. So that actually means you can only turn off one side at the time. If you try to do both, then it fails. They call it an RS NAND latch. Those names, crazy. But of course, if I need a repeater, I probably make my own. I think it's not that hard to make a repeater. That is. Yeah, like stone, then 2 torches, and then... So a normal repeater will also use 2 torches and 2, you know, red dust and 1 lever. So making a repeater like this is saving redstone. And it does the same thing as the repeater I built, you know. So definitely easier to make the repeater. Craft it, you know, first and then use it. Oh. Not meant to do that. Wait. It didn't even claim the whole area. Okay. That means I'll need to try and see if I can move this. But this one is kind of expensive to move because it's all the way down there. You know? Wow, bush. Why can't I remove that one? It's crazy. I broke it. So I have 4 tiles left, but this is not deep enough, right? I think this area here is not claimed yet. No. So it's right. Wait, that one isn't either. Wait, did I just make a hole in it? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Why did it say I couldn't place it there then? That's a bit crazy. Don't have enough. Are you crazy? So I can't even... That's the closest I can get for now. Yeah, I don't have enough for that. How is the claims over here? I might actually reduce this one then. Should we just do that? It seems a bit weird though. And I still needed the Steve, so I'll just wait for the other one to actually grow so I can secure that area. Currently they can remove this, but they can still mess around here. They might actually take my torch, but not really a big deal about that, you know. So this is claimed. So it's like these tiles here that isn't claimed. So before I claim those, I'm not placing a bunch of redstone and such, and I might actually do it a bit offline and see what I can come up with. And I am not completely sure if I would show. The base is open for everyone in some sense, so I don't really need it, you know, to be secret how to get in, but it's just a bit more fun that people don't know, you know. Then they are standing here and trying the combinations, and it's a bit of fun of the game, you know. I might actually make one if you do a wrong combination, it spits out some zombie eggs, but I need to find a way to get zombie eggs then. Or maybe just the fireball, that's definitely easier. You can craft fireballs yourself, right? I am not completely sure of that. Yes, so I can just shoot them with fireball if they do a wrong combination. It's a bit fun, you know? And then place hoppers underneath the ground so it sucks in the items if they die, you know? If you tried so much that you died from trying, then I deserve to get you items. I was actually going to sleep, but yeah. The others online, there's no one online. It's also still a work day tomorrow, you know? Just have a look. I have a timer here to tell me when to go to bed on my phone. Let's see, we have actually been online for a while, so let's see if they could also have got some of the iron, but now we nearly got doubled the amount of iron while we were online, you know? We also need to explore this area just to make sure there's no diamonds hiding in there or something, because in a claimed area, the only one who can go in the mine and mine the things all the way from sky limit to bedrock is the owner of the claims. Though the middle here, I made sure that other people could use that, because the people I live with here need to have access to the iron as well. But other people need to be added by me if they want to have access to the iron. Unless they give it to them, that's also fine. I didn't build this iron farm just to keep iron for myself, but you know, a little advantage. Dumb iron golem. Where did he come from? A little advantage of who has the different things is always good in a multiplayer. Then you can sell it for services, you know. Like, go get me like 20 blocks of, yeah, a wooden sapling or whatever. I know you can buy those, but it's just examples. Let me just kill this guy. Nope. Oh, what the? Oh, he went up there. So crazy, man. Iron golem. But you didn't kill me. Some of them do, though. Look. My security in there didn't work unless he went on to remove it. So it still spawns. That's a bit crazy if they spawn on these, you know. Because they shouldn't spawn on pathways. But maybe they do now. Oh, wait. Oh no, those are slabs. I hope it has slabs all the way up there, everywhere. Yeah, I think so. I was just thinking they could spawn on top of that hut, but nope. These iron golems in the new versions here are messing around a bit, you know. Oh, his chest is turning. I don't know what to do about these iron golems. I could prevent them from walking here by placing a block here. It wouldn't be able to get out, right? Let me just kill it. It's good XP as well, or sword leveling. So if I close these gates here, the iron golems will not come over to my area. And it will... But the thing is, I have villagers just living underneath here. Let me just check how they are doing. Because I tried where they despawned, you know. Are they still here? Trees. Yeah, that's a foot over there, so that's fine. I'm just checking them. Since I talked about them, you know. But if these villagers down there are too close to an iron golem walking up here, they wouldn't spawn one for my mine. And that's really the problem when they walk around here, the iron golems. Let me just check them all. Yeah, still 3. If you can get more down, it would be... Pretty sure it would work better, but this is good enough, you know. This one, maybe? Nope. No, I don't have anyone here. It's over here. I always forget, you know. So at least 3, yeah, that's fine. I can toss some bread down, and then they might have some more villagers, but the, you know, the babies villagers will apparently just go over to a zombie for some reason. It's kids, you know, they are not taking care of themselves that much. Yeah, 3 in there, that's fine. So they have the amount of, you know, zombies and villagers that they need. I would really love to just block this off for the damn... Oh, I have a solution. Does it need to be 3 high to get through, right? What if I do like this? Oh, I could also just lower it. Oh. I'm pretty sure I'm just doing it. You can just remove it. Because then you can run through, but the iron golems can't, you know? Oh, you can't get in here now, can you? The most lazy way ever, you know? No, but I'm just... Oh, what is he doing here? Let's have a look. Maybe he's trying to expand? So this might be annoying, mate, but I'm just doing this then. I'm just preventing... If the iron golem walks out there, they wouldn't run over to mine, but can I take that risk? I'm not completely sure. I just simply don't like the way that, you know, they actually spawn and walk over, so... Right, but at least now they can come from over there. For if there's somebody here, it should come from my mine, or there's this one then. This little hut here. But no zombies should actually scare these. Oh wait, if a zombie spawn up here, that's why I placed torches. They would be able to walk in. Or if they are down here, they would be able to walk in. I don't like the sound you make, Ghost. Crazy to say that, you know. Just borrow these torches, because if these guys here don't get scared, that means no villager will, you know, no iron golem will be spawned here if they feel like they are safe, you know. I'm just picking this one up, maybe. Because I feel like I need something in this tunnel here. Just to make sure they don't spawn there, the zombies. So if they spawn here, they could jump down and kill them or scare them, you know. And that would be enough to spawn an iron golem. This place over here, these might also be scared by a zombie, but just standing here, you know. Why is it? Oh, it's so he can hide them, so they don't see the zombies, you know. I don't know if he's using this for anything. Or if he placed it in a certain order because he was trying to do something. No, that doesn't matter. Wait, I can't use them. You know what? I can just hide them then. Oh, why? That's not... I wanted to close them so they don't see the zombies, you know? Right, so it's not supposed to be like that. I'll just open them then, because then it looks similar. Again, OCD, you know? But these doors need to... Keep these doors closed, man. So sometimes it's a square moon and sometimes it's round. I'm so confused. What are you doing? I'm just trying... You want me to run all the way over there? You're so crazy, man. What are you doing here? What are you doing? I don't know what he's doing. Should I know, guys? He's probably typing right now, since he's standing still. That one still didn't connect. That's crazy. Did he type? No? I can't build here, so I'm not going down. What are you doing? Is there anything special I need to see in here? No? I can always get out, you know, I can just like teleport. Why this? So you wanted to make blocks of whatever you throw in. It just eats diamonds. You can't get it back now. Right. Um. But Bog? Bog is a dog, you know? It's very easy to just go down here and steal everything, you know? Oh, you can't. Okay, I can't. But can I even use this? No. So people can't even use the lever as well, you know? Then people need access thingy. Access trust. But you could also access trust all, you know? Not access, is it? It must be access trust to be able to use buttons and levers, you know? Oh, out. Right. What is the chance of winning though if it's a slot machine, you know? Do you know the chances? 1 out of 1 million or... Can I actually open the containers now? No. It's just access trust. Okay, good. 1 in 21. Are you sure those calculations are correct? Why are you removing everything? You know what? Should I make a bouncy castle in my build? Like one that you can stand on it. Oh, so you can see. I can make a redstone bouncy castle, but I just need some glazed terracotta and such. But I'm pretty sure I can buy those. So you grinded villagers to get those emerald blocks then? Right. Wouldn't be long then I'm going off. To be fair, I don't really feel like that much Minecraft gaming, but you know, it's Christmas. And I think some of family members might actually come into the servers as well, you know, but I'm not sure. It is an open server for everyone. How's it going with light, by the way, Freddy? Frederick? Is he behaving? Is he a nice neighbor? Don't snitch if you don't want to. He's okay. He might be listening in as well, you know. You still need red flowers or what? By the way. You're gonna... Okay, crazy. Crazy. Nah, it's alright. Just go ahead. It's fine. It's your build anyway, you know. I might also just make some random things with redstone that doesn't make any sense, and just tell people, oh, it works. It's just a chance of luck, you know. And in fact, no, it never works, you know. Might be scamming everyone. You need to place a golden block, then it works, and then just eats the gold. Scamming people in Minecraft, that's crazy. Me and Jaeger on another server, we made a mini game as well, but we also used command blocks for that. That is so much fun. So one that just spawns a bunch of zombies, or like a survival arena or whatever. I also thought about making a. You need to dodge minecarts flying towards you, you know, or not flying, but driving on rails, and you wouldn't know which one is coming where and such, you know. You can do so much. Don't give me anything. I don't give me access. I don't need it. Also, I wouldn't steal. Just saying. Just saying. I don't need all the access. Going to this red. What was it called? This flower. I don't remember. A poppy. I don't understand that name. That's crazy. Definitely not a Danish name. Do not. Let me. Sorry about hitting my mic, by the way. I'm going to redo the whole thing here. It's still gonna be wheat. I just wanted the seeds as well to feed the chickens. So that's why I broke it that way. Just gonna redo all the gardens, so it gives it a bit for me to play with food-wise, you know. Yeah, that's fine. And I don't need to do it here because it's the same resource to actually replant. My nose is a bit itchy as well. It's annoying. Yeah, I can put it in here. Is it still in here as well? Yeah, good. Beetroot. Oh, those are different, so let's just tear them up instead, like I did with the wheat. Just to get the seeds as well. Oh my god, there was still more. Okay. How many do I have over here? It doesn't matter. Okay. I even had these. Maybe I'll just feed the chicken with those. And these are the same as what's grown, right? Do you eat potato? No. What do pandas only eat bamboo? That's definitely a lie. I think they eat something else as well in real life. So, even though you don't necessarily need to grow or feed chickens to get more, you can just throw eggs at them. It's a good way to use some of your seeds. And somebody really eradicated all the single chickens I had. Killed them all in some sense. Probably the maze. Let me place a door here again. It's fine. Wait, I had some pork. I can just go in here. How are you doing, cows? That's fine. Just thinking, am I live tomorrow? I'm not really sure if I have enough time. Oh no, Friday is. I need to get early up Friday. Let's see. I was just thinking about doing Voices of the Void, you know? Not today, but tomorrow maybe. I really like the game, it's just a bit time consuming. Oh, what do I do there? It's one of those days tomorrow where I don't really get a break the whole workday. 10 hours without really any long breaks. I had a long break today where I was considering doing streams midday, but then some maintenance at the internet firm decided to no, not today because you know what, we're gonna maintain the internet and phone and such today, so and they of course need to do that in my break in the middle of the day today, so that's a bit annoying. I wasn't supposed to be live this evening, but instead those 5 hours in the middle of the day. That's life, don't always control it. Also, I have it on good authority that there might be a recording I need to, or they want me, oh, I don't know how to say it. They would like me to participate in. That's probably the best way to say it. And I, of course, will do that if I have time, because they are my friends. Jelster even typed to me and said, I call him Jelster, it's just a fun nickname that came from people calling him that and such, but Jelly, or Jelle Van Vogt, if you want to say his name. The green YouTuber. He has 24 million subs, by the way. He said thanks for me participating, so that's kind of him, They do GTA RP streams from time to time and other things. I know they made a video in Golf It. It's on Trainers. I don't know if Jelly gonna post it. You should definitely check them out if you don't know who they are. On Twitch, they are called Crainer. It's a yellow symbol and such. And Jelly is a green one with a, the food jelly. And it's spelled the same way as well. And he's called Jelly U2. Oh, it's Jelly UT. Should find them on Twitch. Yeah. Let me see who I'm gonna raid, because these long mid days of work, it's just tearing a bit of my energy levels, Especially one where you start at 6 o'clock and come home at 6 again. It's a little stressful with this line of work. Not because of the work itself, but the hours they are demanded you to be there, That's crazy. Let me just see if there's any Twitch streamer I can raid. I'm sorry you guys on YouTube though, because, I am not really. You know what? We could actually go to a Danish. What are they? What are they playing?
har jeg som minimum forhåbentlig bare bestået.
You know what?
Der skal ikke...
Let's just raid her. Her name is Lila DK. So she speaks Danish. If you guys don't really want to follow over, then, you know, stay safe out there. I'm switching to thanks for watching, and then I'm still looking at the chats. If anyone's still here, I'm gonna raid Lila on Twitch. I probably have no one to raid with, but hey, I'm gonna do it anyway, you know? Doesn't really matter. She has currently 62 viewers. Let me just go to this one and raid channel. Can I? Why does it suggest so many that I don't know? Yeah, and if you don't know it, in the thanks for watching scene, my social media is there. If I'm in the voice chat, feel free to join. You don't necessarily need to ask. I'll just ask you to behave in there, you know? Let's rate this, you know? Stay safe again, everyone. See ya. 2 viewers ready to raid. See ya, YouTube.